and welcome to the channel. What I've decided to do is, it's such a lovely morning that I've got out for a walk before breakfast. It's roughly, I think it's about 10, it must be about 9:15 or something. So if I'm back home by 10, that would be good. That's not going to happen, is it? Right, so we're going to go down. Are you looking at me? I've got it wrong. If I really wanted to do this, I should do it the other way around. But right, so there's a lot of comments coming in about the cycling video that I did yesterday, when we had cyclists going through AR, holding up the traffic in their unlawfully implemented speed zone, and then getting to the 40 zone, and then cycling 3 abreast, and showing what a bunch of fannies they actually are. The guy, there's one in particular, was out in the outside part of the road for no reason at all, and when he turned left, he was still on the outside. I mean, you wouldn't position your car like that if you were turning left to go off onto a road. You wouldn't go in the middle of the road, would you? So why is it that they seem to be able to make up their own... I'm going to turn that around for this. Why is it that they seem to think that just because they get a little bit of... They think that they've got a diktat or something from the government that they can ride abreast and sit... It's actually in certain circumstances, I think, is what it is. So they get all excited and start thinking they've got all sorts of entitlements, is what it is, when they don't have it. And it's common sense anyway. Common sense. Common sense. Jogger. And you know, you're going along, you just pull in, let the traffic past. What's so hard about that? But no. So initially they're going, oh, this is a 20 zone. They shouldn't be going faster than that anyway. Then they get to the 40 zone, which is weird. It jumps from 20 to 40. Another crock of shit in its own right, all that anyway. That used to be 60 at that bit. But I believe there was deaths there. So they have built houses there as well on the left up that hill. So that should probably, yeah, it's 40. Personally, yeah, I think it probably should be a 40, and it should be a 40, and it is a 40. That's actually come out of Earth. Earth should, well, it is a 30. 20 is a fake limit. So we're going over all that shit again. So they think just because they've got a little bit of leeway in the highway code, is what you could call it, leeway, and they get all excited and think that they can do whatever the fuck they want with no regard for anyone else. And then what are they doing? It's pleasure. They're pleasuring themselves, aren't they? I don't think that's going to fit in my bag. Pleasuring themselves. That's what they're doing. Absolute bastards. Pleasuring themselves. I usually go that way. Shall we go that way or this way? I quite like going that way, actually. I knew I was not going to be able to resist it. What I don't want to do is this is just sort of quick. I've got stuff to do today. I really don't want to come to this roundabout today. I want to go to Millhill roundabout, but I've got a meeting today, so I don't have time to go there. It's taking longer to get there and longer to get back. I don't want to take the car, because what's the point of taking a car if you're out for a walk? So, I mean, from my point of view, I'm highlighting how inconsiderate these idiots are. You know, go out on your bike. I enjoy walking and cycling and all that shit, but it doesn't mean to say you have to hinder everyone. That's the sort of mentality I've got, is don't hinder people. They're at work. Well, that's probably because these weirdos aren't really working, are they? Or they haven't worked. And the guy that's going on about it, this numpty, is going on about be patient. He's the very guy that will go on Amazon and order something for his bike, then kick up fuck when it doesn't arrive. You know, within the time scale allocated. He's going to be going nuts about it, isn't he? Total, it's just like, it's very frustrating, but we've got to shout, call them out. It is a part of green communism, yeah. Call them out. These young men, right? These cyclists are, majority of them are young men, aren't they? Let's be honest, they are. They're white men. Vast majority of them are young white men. They're not going to get a shag, are they? Oh no, unless it's on another cyclist. And they're not going to have children, are they? But that's what life's all about, is getting a shag and having children. You're going to go on a bike like that, arguing with people in cars and stuff. You're a fanny. You know. Rotten wood. Oh. I brought my bag with me today because in case I see a couple of bits of wood, decent bits. I did see some the other day and I carried them home. So we'll go back that way on the way home and see if we can pick something else up. Right. Here we are. We're about to join the E91. There we go. There we go. It's a different world. Yeah. And the brambles are starting to, bastard brambles become a bastard problem. Oh, yes. Can we get across the road? Maybe in a few minutes. I've got my jacket on and my hoodie, but I wasn't sure exactly how cold it was. It's getting warmer, so but I'm not going to be here long anyway, so I'm actually overdressed for the occasion. I can't see anything right now apart from the sun. XPO Logistics. Right, so we need to try and cross this road, and it's not going to happen now. It's just not going to happen. This is going to be a continuous video. I'm not going to pause. It's going to last about 20 minutes, probably half an hour actually. The main thrust of it is already. That was the introduction there. Right, it looks like we're going to get across here after. We could probably get over. Right. Get across now. Yeah, right there. Oh, see me like, so that you can see what I'm doing here, right? So, I'm on a road, right? At a road. So I get to the side and I get to fuck out the way, right? You could argue I shouldn't be here at all, but I'm doing a video. Right, I am doing a video, so I missed that truck there actually, and we've got, so I'm not standing right at the edge, so it's like for my safety, right, my safety, as well as everybody else's. If I was a cycling fanny, I would get 2 trucks here for the price of 1. Oh, we've got 3 trucks. Wow. Yeah, for my own safety I'm standing back, right, when it's busy. Now if I was a cyclist, how sensible would it be to go and stand right in the edge of that line there, just because the government says I can? You know, it's like, that really is a stupid part of this, isn't it? You know. Right. So now, it's quietened off a bit, so we'll walk along now. Common sense, right? Common sense. We get down here, we can walk on this bit, right? And then traffic starts coming, there's the traffic coming. So then we walk over a bit. So the truck comes round the corner, there's a van there, so we'll just step up onto this bit. And that's, the cars are coming. It's common sense, isn't it? So I'm a walker, I also cycle. I don't want to go around deliberately being a twat. You know? BMW. So that's what they're actually doing, they're deliberately being twats. These cycling twats. It doesn't mean all cyclists are like that, it just means the one that I filmed yesterday is. And well, 3 of them are, because they're all pals, aren't they? One of them could say, there's no need to do that. You don't have to do that. But they're all in the same mindset, aren't they? It would be good, we could get a lot more, there's a truck coming, we'll get this tin out of the way and we'll step back. Stella Artois. It's a bus! It's a bus! It is a bus. So basically, you know, it's just pure belligerence is what it is. Pure belligerence. Belligerence. I'm right, you're wrong. I'm going to cycle along the middle of the road. Now the other sinister side of this is if they get run down. You know, so imagine the government says, I've already said that already today. The government says it's perfectly okay for you to cycle in the middle of the road. It's perfectly illegal, right? And you go, oh, let's just go on with this then. Now we're right, you're wrong. So I'll pick this Stella Artois tin up, I'm going to crush it, put it in this bag. Like that. So that's what we call, this is me cleaning out the streets of Barrackburn. Cleaning up the area, doing the right thing for the community. That's spotted. Campus to city! It's a campus to the city! Right. Okay then. Okay then, guys. Guys! Yes! Turn left! Turn left then! This vehicle is turning into a pumpkin. Now, so we're up here. So, now we're here. So this is not going to be a big video, is it? So, well, what are you going to do then? Just stand here for a bit, see what we can come up with. Yeah, it's an Audi. 14 plate Audi. Right, the thing to avoid when you're buying cars, I think, this is advice that I could give you if you like. That Mercedes is automatically ready for funerals. Is a blue. Don't, you know, try and avoid blue. Add blue. It seems to be a big problem. Having add blue. My Stirling doesn't have it. It's an emissions system thing. I think it's just in some cases, some cars, it doesn't actually work at all. You're just going to be constantly back and forth to the garage. You'll end up scrapping it probably. We've got a truck coming over there. Truck spotting. Yeah. Nice. That was good. Got a wee peep there. It's always good, that. Always good. Yeah, that's real humanity for you. You know, it's like real people doing a job and, you know, and connecting with somebody they don't even know. Oh, they could go onto my YouTube thing and do, but I mean, yeah, you know, it's just, it's nice, isn't it? Probably gets a bit boring being in a truck all day long, maybe, you know. Going here, there and everywhere and long hours and you know. So it's actually, I think it's not a bad position we've got. Here's another one coming. That's John Mitchell. John F. Mitchell. John Mitchell. I think they got bought over. I was speaking to a lady yesterday, her son works for them, and she says they got a pay rise or something, and they were to be taken into some office and explained that they were getting taken over. So, but she said her son didn't go to the meeting. So that's kind of what happened there. So the UPVC company, Ashley Ann, kitchens, bedrooms and bathrooms, making big money. Big money. And money from women really, because most men don't really give a shite about their kitchen. Yeah, I suppose. I think it must be a funeral on today. Yeah, so you get at funerals, you get private numbers, new cars, living the dream. So you, alright, okay, we could have got across there. Could have got across. I want to go in there and see if there's any couple of bits of wood I could pick up. So certain Kias, well any car, there's a diesel engined one, a hybrid. It's got that, and it's just a total disaster. The engine problems they've had have not been good. Now after this Ford, we're going to get across. Ford, right. Ooh! Across we go. Right. Bye. Right. Oh, across here. This is where our deer interloped into our video, was here. Right here. What's that? Do you know that's actually that's copper cable. Oh, is it? I'll take the sheath off it and add it into the wheelie. Well, I'm glad I brought my bag today. So we've got cable there. There's a plug on the end of it. Some kind of plug. Right. Okay, I'll have to put you. Oh, aye, going on the outside and then cutting that guy up. Yeah, freaking Fanny. It's all oily. I think I can do it without putting the. My hands are getting messy here. So I'm so glad I brought the. That's it, right? Okay. So how are we going to get? It's busy coming down that way. There's a lot of traffic coming. Aye. Oh aye. So standing here I'm like police, trying to catch them to go round the wrong lane. The wrong lane again! What's that on the roof of that Mondeo? Wow. I was looking at Mondeos last night. Now, I'm going to go and buy a Mondeo. And you know, I was looking at them, right? And you know the one I would buy? I would go for a Mark III Mondeo. Why did I? Why bother with this modern shit when it's all computers and crap? And it's like, you know, waste of fucking time. Buy a Mark III Mondeo, try and find one. So I found 2 or 3 Mark IIIs. You can get a decent one for about £2,000, a really good one. Of course you can get one for £600, but buy a more, you know, a better one. Fuck the government and their shite ideas. And the green communists. Oh no, they're going to screw me up totally, because they'll block my drive off or something. Or block just the end of the street off, so I'll be able to own as many cars as I like, but I won't be able to go anywhere with them. Or what the government will do is they'll stop you from getting fuel. You know, that's when you're on the 3 pairs of trousers a year. They'll stop you from getting fuel. And people say, oh, you're just making all that up. It's on the World Economic Forum website, you fanny. Yeah? I'm not making it up. That's what they want. Right, we're going on. No, we're not. So you just never know which direction they're going to go in. Could be anywhere. There's a car coming. Well, there's a truck. Wow. There's a space up there. Yeah. There's a car coming. I've seen the roof glistening in the sun. A van there. You just don't know if they're going to be in the wrong lane again as well. This could be something that happens. Right, let's go. We're going. Right. We're going down the wrong way. Actually. Hide behind the sign. We could go in this. We'll go in this bit here. Go in here. In we go. In we go, in we go, in we go. Hamilton and Bride, Associated Agricultural Oils. Now, what I'm looking for is something I can pick up just with my little wee bag that the guys have cut up. They're too big. Don't panic, take your time. That's too big. These ones are, ooh, look at this. Is that too big? Aye. Fuck the hedgehogs. I'm more important than a hedgehog. I am definitely more important than a hedgehog. I decided I am. What about that one there? No, is that any good? Well, not really, it's too big. Fit in my bag. Oh, that one's a cracker, isn't it? That one's a crack. Oh, look! Look at here, look what we've got here. I've got a truck here as well. We'll get to the truck first. Right. We're good. There's nowhere I can set this down so we can film. I knew there was something worth picking up in here. Oh no, it's actually I don't know. Are we going to be able to carry that? I think so. I think we could carry that. Aye. You know, I could actually, if they want to do me, go for it then. Do me. This is public property. This is a bit like the cycling thing when they're infringing on your rights. You know, you stand up and say, no, get lost. You know, get lost with your shit. Can you sit there? Oh god, that's all springy. The answer is no. The answer is definitely no. You cannot sit there. Right. Right, Hey, it's a coop. It's a co-op. Tar. Right, what we're going to do is we'll put this down here. Put it down there. Aye. Right, I'm going to get that bit. Would you stay there? God, I can't freaking see anything. Oh my God. Oh dear. Got a funeral. Rest in pieces. Rest in peace. It's all happening. Yeah. My condolences. My condolences. We've got a truck here. Yeah. Truck spotting. Wave your stick at them. Right, we need to get off of here. It's getting too busy. They're going to a funeral, you can tell because they've got Mercedes. People with money go to funerals. That's how they get money. Inherit it. Shut it! Fucking shut it! That wasn't even funny. Right, we're going to go home now. I've got a log. Wow. Got a log here, so we're going. Oh, is that a wee flower or something there? Is that one there? Let's go and have a look at that before we go. It's a flicking flower. It's a flower. Somebody threw a brick. I've got a bloody bramble attached to my leg. Right. Get that fucking bramble off. Mere, mere. This attracted my attention. It's just the way the sun was shining on it. Aye. I need to get this. Right, I need to get off of here now. Get off. Great, nothing coming. Great. Go. We're off. We're off. Right, we're going. We're going. Going. My videos. What are my videos like? I'm going to go home now to get my breakfast. You know, carrying this bit of wood home, you could say, well, why don't you just lay it down and pick it up? You know, why don't you just do that? You know, the big one that's in the bag. Well, it's exercise, isn't it? Like, it's going to help me to live longer. Well, it's going to stop me living shorter. I've already fucked my body up. I've already damaged my health. I went for a sex change I shouldn't have done. It's damaged my bone structure, my blood system. Potential for strokes is higher, heart attacks. Done that, it was stupid, right? So I wouldn't advise anybody to do that. I'm not sure the risks were really laid out to me. I think I was delusional at the time. What the fuck's that? Oh yeah, look! Yeah, so I was delusional, I did that, right, okay, so you did that. You just got to live with it, haven't you? The other thing is, I used to cut asbestos sheets with a grinder without a mask or nothing. I used to take engines out of cars and stuff. Didn't wear gloves. Used to knock fuck out of cars, hammers, brakes, brake dust, rust, you name it, all sorts of chemicals. I mean, look, Fred Dibner died of bowel cancer, and I still think that a lot of it wasn't only his lifestyle, you know, the drinking he was drinking and smoking, it was probably the working environment he was in as well. He's a very clever guy, but, well, I knew a guy, the guy I served my time with, his name was Dodge Ross, it was George Ross. He died, I think it was 1999 or 2000. But then, he was a really clever guy, a blacksmith to trade, a roofer. He'd go up and weld roof gutters together, aluminium gutters up on the roof. They'd actually do it on site. He charged them quite a lot of money, and eventually he got a bit, I suppose he got a bit big-headed, and he was charging them money. And he was making good money. He won the pools and everything. Married, his wife fucked off somebody else. He battered fuck out the guy that was shagging his wife. Now that's an interesting story for you, because you really shouldn't do that, you know. So that's you actually demonstrating that that person was, that's the weird one, eh? Like you're a woman, it's your property. It's not like that. It doesn't work like that. But anyway, he did batter the guy. The wrong thing to do. But I remember that because I was working with him the day. I think it was that he was really quiet. He'd done that. He was a decent guy. No, none of us are perfect. He was really good to me. This guy. He was really good to me, and he's dead now. And he fell off. What's the freaking point? He fell off the freaking scaffold and died at work. So he was a clever guy and he was fucking good at what he did, but he wasn't that fucking good, was he? So nobody is as good as what they fucking think they are. That's what I'm saying. What a cock up I've made of my life, but fuck, here we are. Here we are, Mr. Bond. The world is full of bullshit. Oh, there's a guy came up to me yesterday at Falkirk and his wife. And, oh, I'm pleased to meet you and everything. I'm one of your subscribers, I love your videos, blah, blah, blah. It's really, shook hands and everything, it's brilliant. It's absolutely brilliant. Alan was watching, he was laughing. That's his eye, look. I know, it's a bit awkward me being a celebrity. But I hope it doesn't affect our friendship too much. That's so funny. Right, so we're going to end this video where it started, which is on top of this hill, and then I'm going to get home and get on with my breakfast. And then I hadn't even done a list last night, like some kind of list to try and work out what I was going to do the day, I hadn't even done that. Often I do, and I didn't, so sometimes you need a list to kind of orient yourself. See, there's things need doing. I'm going to go and do a list. There's a wee list. What's to be done? What's important? Well, the van's getting MOT'd this week, so I had to empty it. I emptied it out last night, so I knew that. I knew that I was going to have to do that because the MOT runs out tonight, so I can't really use it. So it's just going to get driven down for the MOT on Thursday or Wednesday. Depends when the mechanic wants it, or Tuesday, or maybe today. I don't know. He hasn't said. I doubt it's going to be today. It's going to be Tuesday, Wednesday. It'll be Wednesday probably. He's got to fix the ignition switch on it. That's why I need to take it there before. Alright, okay. No doubt the cycling fannies will be waiting for me. Try and get me busted for driving the van to the MOT station. Aye. That'll be good, wouldn't it? Sitting there on their push bikes. So that's an example of failed men. These cycling fannies. My dad was a cyclist. So is my brother. He's a fanny as well. The fannies, cycling fannies. They're not actually right in the head. No one's wondered I had such a difficult upbringing. I was related to weirdos. Which reminds me. Stop for a bit. Fucked. Here we are. I better show you that bit of wood I got. Oh, it's falling down. When we finish, I'll show you the bit of wood. It's fucking heavy. Got some tins, got a copper cable, some wood. So it's not I'm not actually against cycling. I'm against the political machinations and how they're using people. They use transgender people, they use cyclists to get power. Don't let yourself get used. If you want to cycle, cycle. But just because some twat in Scottish Parliament says that you can cycle in the middle of the road, it doesn't mean to say you should do it. Don't do it. Don't be a dickhead. Don't be a cycling fanny. It's like saying, I should do 150 mile an hour in my car, you know. Just because you can doesn't mean to say you should. Right, there's it there. It's just been cut at the bottom, isn't it? Right, thanks for watching, bye.